I'll give a little bit of premise for this one. Kim Walker, you mentioned her a little while ago. She was probably like the first for me, and I think everybody that I know, the first viral worship leader.
Yeah. Oh, heck yeah.
And oh, how he loves us so. Oh, how he loves us. How he loves us so.
Raw, organic, in the moment, how he loves, blew up all over the place. And then fast forward over a decade later, here's my question. Has worship moments become too commercialized?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. You know, Kim, so here's the background, which I don't even know if I'm allowed. You might want to check what I'm allowed to share. But Kim hated that part. Okay, so question back to you. Which part meant the most to you? Was hearing her sing How She Loves?
The part where she broke down the song.
His presence, his love is so thick and tangible in this room tonight. And there are some of you here that have not encountered the love of God.
She began to weep. It's like, and his love is blowing. Oh, you know, like the whole thing.
If you haven't encountered the love of God, and you would know, because you wouldn't be the same. You would never be the same again. And if you want to encounter the love of God right now, you better just brace yourself, because he's about to just blow in this place.
She hated that part and tried to get it out of the song. She wept when Banning told her they were leaving it in. Why? Because it was so authentically her. We're not crying over those moments now. We're like, hell yeah, this is going to get hits. That's going to get views. She's weeping because it was like so, it was almost embarrassing to her because it was so vulnerable. Where are those moments? We film everything now, man. We've turned it all into one big, stupid commercial for our own egos. But we said Jesus, so it must be about God. I'm sorry. I'm the outlier. Like, I don't want to see your shoe collection, man. Like, I don't want to see your hype beast clothes and your stupid house. Like, I want to see real lives grinding it out when it means nothing and doesn't get you a Grammy. Like, those are the things that mean the world to me, because I'm impressed by that. That's probably better language. I'm probably a total jerk and whatever. To me, what impresses me is the kid who's doing it and doesn't get anything for it. I'm impressed by the guy who's working 60 hours a week and leads worship at his local church that nobody knows about. And he's writing dope songs. And they'll never be recorded and he'll never be celebrated. That impresses me. Like, and the fact that we don't celebrate those things, like, and we don't have a space to just honor that, like, it's no wonder people are falling into all types of sin in the church, because we're just building freaking idols to our ego and then wonder why it doesn't work out. And I'm not saying everybody's that way and blah, blah, blah. I'm making very broad strokes and tons of assumption that can go back to what I said earlier, which is I'm not taking into account people's stories. So I totally get that. But I'm also looking at 16-year-olds who feel like crap writing songs because they're not getting the same recognition. And they're trying to ask me how to get freaking famous. Screw that. Like, I'm not going to be a part of that. I refuse to do it. And I don't care what that looks like on the outside. I refuse to do that. I refuse to partake in it. And I'm not going to celebrate it as that's the model. That's what success looks like. And I think some of these people are really great people. I've met a lot of them. But it's now we're looking for moments instead of just letting moments happen. Because that stuff takes time. And it takes tons of vulnerability, you know? Why do you think it happened way more years ago? Because people weren't interested in how it looks. They just really loved Jesus and weren't afraid to put that thing on display. And I'll end with this, I guess, is like, I'll never forget years ago, a guy was talking about worship leading in a small circle of us. And he said, you know the closest secular equivalent to being a worship leader? He said, it's a porn star. He said, both take their most intimate acts, put them on display for money, hoping to arouse others to do the same. And I was like, wow, that hurts. And it should. Because if it hurts me, then I can do something about it. I can be honest about it in my own life. Where am I doing that? Where in my life am I doing that currently? And how can I be honest and authentic, repent in that space, and then make room for something better, which I think is family and community and relationship, tons of which will never be filmed, never be on tape, never be celebrated, but heaven freaking goes nuts over it.